Dining on campus, I really enjoy it. So 3 meals a day are served family style at the mess hall, Washington Hall. And that's where I go, generally 3 meals a day. We get in about 12:05. Everyone sits down, 12-man tables. There's representatives from every class there. And we all get to eat quickly, talk to each other. We're passing each other everything family style. And we are very efficient with our time.
My name is Michael Chase. I am the executive chef here in the Cadet Mess Hall of Washington Hall. It is my honor and privilege to be able to speak to you all today about the Go for Green program that the Army instituted here at West Point late in 2020. So the Go for Green program is a program that the Army has gone across the world to educate soldiers on how to eat better. The Go for Green program is very simple. Green, yellow, red, just like any kind of traffic light system. Green is your best fuel source, yellow for moderate, red for eat as least as possible. We're going to use it here to educate our cadets for a better system going forward when they get into the regular Army of how to eat better when they become officers. So we are using this as a foundation while they are cadets here at West Point to teach and educate them how to eat better for themselves when it comes to lean meats and proteins, their starches, their vegetables, even when it comes to eating sometimes better desserts. Not all of our desserts are going to be red, hopefully, but what we want to educate them is when they do want to have a sweet treat here or there, don't have it all the time. So that even includes when it comes to our menu development program, and that is a whole team collaborative effort, and not only just between myself as the chef, but my cooks, our dietitian, our sports dietitian, and it even comes to our academic staff, because that is the military itself, and they are subject matter experts as well, being active duty, so they know the entire physical regimen of what a cadet is going to go through. When the cadets are here at West Point, they have an entire physical training program that they're going through, an education level program, and just the mental stress of being here at West Point. So we need to make sure that they're taken care of. So what you're seeing here is Mr. Giles working on our vegetarian dish for lunch today. Mr. Giles is working on a tofu scramble. So it's consisting of an extra firm tofu product. It's been seasoned. It also has a fajita vegetable mix consisting of some onions, green peppers, red peppers, and we mix this up in a scramble style dish. There's a little bit of moisture added to it, and so that it's not fully cooked out because we don't want it completely dried out for when the cadets are ready for lunch. It's a product that's unappealing to the eye because we all eat with our eyes first and then taste buds second. Miss Davis here is taking out our oven roasted chicken. This is liberally seasoned with some house-made rotisserie seasoning that we have. This is specially treated all the time so that we have that nice golden color on there. And once it's all brought out, position, and then Miss Davis is going to take off that excess juice and fat so that it is coming into that Go for Green style. We don't want to make sure that it's not just sitting in there in that excess juice and fat and therefore making it into a red product. This barbecue chicken here is yellow, so therefore the cadets can have it. It's a kind of a moderate item. So Miss Bears here is going to start going ahead and plating it up. She's taking account of everything that's going on because we have the portion accuracy of how we're going to be doing for our table service. Once Miss Bears is go ahead and done, she's going to pass it on to Miss Cahan, and now you can see Miss Cahan is taking our barbecue sauce. She's ladling it on over. She's garnishing everything, making it look everything nice, finishing it off with that barbecue sauce, and we have our beautiful oven roasted barbecue chicken for lunch today. So Mr. Morales and Miss Garcia here are working on our whipped mashed potatoes. A fan favorite here at West Point. Everybody loves our potatoes here, and we're not using gravy on here because if we were going to be using a gravy, that would make it a yellow product. So by keeping it gravy free, it keeps it green. Here we have Miss Sari, and she is in charge of our oven roasted vegetables. We got a nice little medley of some squash, we got peppers, and then the herb mix itself is some thyme, some rosemary, salt, pepper, basil. And what she's doing here is she's making sure that the quality and the integrity of the vegetables itself is staying right on point. She'll get them right back inside in just a moment and then they'll continue in finishing that cooking process so that everything is good, even, colored, attractive, and the best quality we can for our cadets. Is it a challenge? Of course. But can we still produce some of the things that we used to produce back in the day? We can, but the changes that we have to make is to adapt to Gopher Green. So for example, any kind of house-made coleslaw, I'm sure, was extremely popular, but it probably wasn't the healthiest because you would be using these high-fat mayonnaises and such. So now we got to figure that, how are we going to change that? So we start cutting out some of those, high-fat products, and we start mixing in healthier, yogurt alternatives. And we balance that out just enough to where you can't really detect the flavor, but it reduces some of that fat and other products that would make it red and kind of turn it into yellow or bring it into that green. And you get that little subterfuge in there where the cadet doesn't really know what's going on, but it brings that label down into yellow or green and adapts it into the Gopher Green program today. And then the dietitian themselves will start to educate the cadet of how that is happening behind the scenes. And then going forward, the cadet takes that home with them. And there you go. You have not only healthy eating here, but the program going forward with them after West Point.